What's up, guys? Alex Keeson here. Happy Wednesday. I'm hoping that you are having a wonderful week thus far. I'm hoping it's really productive, just as mine. I definitely have accomplished a lot of tasks and a lot of goals already this week. So, wishing you the same. If you're still working towards your goals, well, plus you still have 2 or 3 more days till the end of the week, depending when your week ends. But also, as we had discussed earlier, you also have a weekend, which is a wonderful opportunity to tackle your goals, reset for the upcoming week, and also think back and really analyze how your week went and how productive you were. So one thing that speaking of accomplishing goals and speaking of working hard, that's one thing I wanted to share with you guys, tell you guys today about is hard work, and really a definition of hard work. What does that mean to you? How do you see hard work? Because of course everybody's definition of hard work is different. Is your definition of hard work perhaps working 9 to 5, 8 to 6, or whatever that may be as far as hours? And my question is it really based on how many hours you work? Is it set to a specific schedule, or is it more of a open-ended and based on really what you based on your goals and based on what you want to accomplish in that particular day, in that particular week? To me, it's always been about really accomplishing the hard definition of hard work is putting exactly what needs to be put in, regardless how many hours it takes, as long as the goal is completed, as long as the work is done. And when you can comfortably say, I did my 110% today and I'm done, or for that particular week. So the way I see it, if your goal is still not accomplished, if your task that you are working on is still accomplished, it doesn't matter how many hours you put in, as long as the work is done. That's what matters. The goal is not to put anything back on the next day, but accomplish everything you can within the same day. That way you can start fresh the following day or the following week. That is the definition of hard work. So if it takes you 10 hours to complete the work, or if it takes you 5 hours, what matters is the time doesn't go wasted. What matters is the time that you are dedicating to a particular task or particular project. It doesn't matter what that time frame is, as long as you accomplish the work that is required of you, or the work that you set to accomplish a particular goal. So there's no such thing as complaining about, well, I worked 13 hours today, and I think I'm done for the day, and I'll pick it up tomorrow. That's not a definition of hard work. It does if you really need to stay longer to get it completed, then that's what it takes. If you get everything completed and done in 3 to 4 hours, and you can dedicate the rest of your time to work on a different project, or continue working on yourself and your personal development, then that's what needs to take place. As long as you can comfortably say that I did everything that I needed to do, and I put my 110% on the particular project or task or goal, and you have accomplished that, then that's, to me, that is what satisfies my personal goal and my dedication to a particular project or particular goal. So that's the way I see it. There's no such thing as, especially if you're a salaried employee, there's no such thing as a set schedule, right? So that's the reason why you're on salary. And so whether you came in bright early before anybody else, and you left after everybody else is gone, because you are still accomplishing the particular tasks, then that's what really needs to happen. It really just boils down to what do you consider as hard work, and what do you consider as a completed project, and how much are you willing to dedicate and sacrifice in a way to get everything done and say that I did everything that I could to get it completed. So that's the way I see it. Perhaps it's a little long-winded, so my apologies if it is. But I just wanted to drive the main message is the hard work is not set to a specific time schedule. The hard work is set to until you know and you're comfortable to say, I've completed my 110% of the particular project, and then move on to the next, regardless how much time or how difficult the task might have been. This was Alex Keeson. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Have a good rest of the Wednesday and the rest of the week.